councillors, I call the Audit and Risk Committee. Please, thank you. For the 8th of December order. Our agenda is set out on page 6. First thing, apologies. Worship. And we have 2 apologies. Do I have a move for those apologies, please? Thank you. Now put those in favour, please say aye. Those against, carried. Confirmation of agenda. We have minutes and a report on there, and I'd just like to make a statement at the end of that, so it's been confirmed. Seconded. Thank you. Those in favour say aye. Those against, carried. Conflicts of interest. Any conflicts of interest that we should be notified of on the agenda. Just one quick one from me. I've just been appointed as the acting Chief Executive of the Institute of Directors through until April this next year. So I'm commuting to Wellington at the moment, so I flew up on the red eye last night to here, so I fly back tonight. So, and I think that will be beneficial for this council, as I'll bring through some of the stuff from the Institute of Directors to assist you in some of your decision making. Move on to confirmation of minutes on pages 7. There's 2 lots there. There's the 29th of September and the 8th of September. Take the 8th of September first for correctness. There was a report, short agenda there. Do I have a mover for the classroom separately? Thank you. Those in favour of the minutes, correctness of the minutes for the 8th of September, those in favour say aye. Those against, carried. Thank you. I'll move on to the agenda item, the minutes of the 29th of September, which was our management and our discussion with our auditors, if we remember that. I think that was a really good meeting, and the first one we've had in relation to discussing all those issues with our auditor. So I'm looking for correctness. Any items to correct those minutes?
Yes, one, bottom of page 9, point 4, the bottom paragraph titled Speculation of Holiday Pay Liability. We're actually talking about 2 separate things there. One was the holiday pay liability, the other one, which is the main reference around that paragraph, was about the remuneration considerations we had with the remuneration authority around councils. Okay? So I just want to clarify there are 2 separate issues there.
So if we can note that, Mr. Chief Executive, it'll be 4.1, I imagine, if we separate them. Yeah. And we talk about the holiday pay calculation.
Yeah, so, and I think just put a full stop here in terms of discussion around that. And then the second point will be around the surprise of the fact that the remuneration authority took a different perspective after the fact as to what we should be paying councillors. So
if we make that bullet point 4.2, and that it reads that the council is surprised by the remuneration authority after it was advised by council. With those amendments to the minutes, do I have a mover and a seconder for those? Thank you, Councillor. Thank you, Councillor Bell. Those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against, carried. Thank you for that. Go on to our reports of the meeting. We have a report on page 14. In relation to the Information Services Audit and Risk Committee, and it's around risks and opportunities. Mr. Swindle, are you taking us through this report? He's taken it as read.
So I've got a presentation coming up which might be an easier, more structured one, and just cut it down a wee bit. In fact, we're joined by our Information Services Manager, Duncan, which most people would know by now. So the presentation's up there. So just to get a little bit of context, what our intention is to go through the organisation, but from a risk management point of view, things around where is information services or information systems in its wider sense going into the future. So that first one really, if you looked at, it's from our perspective, what we want to do as a service provider is secure, productive, reliable and cost effective for our customers and for our staff, so that we've actually got collection, storage, retrieval, analysis, modification of our data and our information. So if you looked at that sort of kind of what the mission of information services should be trying to do, I think one of there's a whole lot of innovation, a whole lot of change occurring in this space. So to boil it down to three key areas, if we looked at really, if we see, well, what are the changes, what is the strategy in terms of information services, what are those three things? One is really that whole concept of digital, bulk digital. So don't create a piece of paper and then stick it in a PDF and then stick it in the back of the computer and pretend that's actually a computer system or digital. So it doesn't even get to the point where it's actually on a piece of paper, it's completely electronic. And there's probably a few right smiles around the organisation, I've probably heard that since 1982. So what's transpiring now, I think, is that that age has actually arrived, and for a lot of organisations it's actually commonplace. Where we need to be from a strategic point of view is we actually need to be in that place. It'll actually make us much more cost effective and much more service oriented. It'll actually cut a whole lot of the risk around data, transportation or transformation from a piece of paper to something else. So the whole concept of it, born digital stays digital, no paper. The next one is really that whole concept of being internet capable. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're staff or whether you're someone in the community, that you actually can access our information from some mobile device. It's the golden days of a kiosk or actually your home computer being the only way that we can actually bash your way into our information. In a much wider context, there's the open data scenario with central government to say all data should actually be available to everyone, is the broad concept. So we have to progress as a local authority to say, well, how do we buy into this open data philosophy? So, born digital, access from everywhere. And the other one is probably, everybody's heard about the cloud and all those sort of things, and probably it's probably not absolutely that well defined. But basically this is an internet storage device, so we actually don't have storage, so we access information in systems that are somewhere else, basically. That's what we use crude view of what cloud computing is. So what that will do is, and that's that last point, it actually makes a massive difference for us in terms of our delivery. We don't have to have service here, and so as service occurs over the next few years, we should actually try and transition to a cloud environment. A lot of the product that we're able to see in terms of the new software that's coming out isn't actually, you don't store it here, it actually sits on God knows where really. So we access it and pay on an OpEx basis, so that we pay per widget. And that creates a whole lot of flexibility for us and a whole lot of synergy. So you can actually buy what you like, and I think probably have a quick chat about telecommunication as a service as a cloud-based product. So we've gone, so history says someone has a clunky piece of PABX, in our case it's 16, 17 years old and probably 15 years plus it's used by date, that you dial up and someone in the old days wanted to push a few buttons. So in this situation, we're actually looking to buy services as we want them, so individual blocks that will actually improve our customer relations. So that's a very crude, I don't know whether you would like to add to it, but certainly an area where we'd be able to, so we won't have a telephony box, we'll buy services from someone, and there's, 3 or 4 providers and that will go in this environment. So we'll actually be able to change the way we interact with our customers. It's probably worth, because that's actually a really interesting one for us.
Yeah, so one of the key benefits of that is because it's a subscription-based service, it's all in the cloud, it's an evergreen service that we don't have to update, we don't have to plan month, and we find that it's popular, we continue to use it, and if it isn't, we can retire that service. Previously, if you want to be risk averse, you wouldn't want to make that big investment unless you knew you were going to get a return on investment. So we can be a lot more innovative with the customer communication channels that we use.
So let's change the whole complexion of how we look at information and services. So the next slide really says, are we in a great space? We certainly have some current issues at the moment, and you see that in the appendix that we've actually got some our risk profile around our current problems. Some of our systems infrastructure network so due for replacement. The next one is really a lot of the systems that have been put in place, particularly around infrastructure, have not been well documented by contractors and ourselves over time. So it becomes a learning experience, unfortunately, when something goes wrong, to actually recreate that documentation. So that is actually really, really slowed things down for us, unfortunately. Problem solving and it's slowed down by that because it becomes a verge of discovery. And so we've actually, the team has gone more into the problem solving rather than upgrading new services. So we need to, the long and the short is we actually need to get our house in order before we actually start talking through it. We talk about it a little bit further about definition of fruit. So the other one is also that our servers are at capacity as well. So the next one to talk about is really the five, and this is sort of a little bit of a reiteration, is around the five principles of modern technology services systems. So the first one is, and these are actually a priority for us, the first one is actually around security. That we actually have security measures and that our users are aware of the ongoing and increasing bombardment from some people in the world that actually want to rip off their money. And you say, oh yeah, that's an internet scam, but it's actually the degree of sophistication from some of these people that has actually gone to whole new heights. So it's not only our technology that we have in place that actually needs to be refined and world best, but it actually has to be an awareness from, and to the extent you guys are exposed, but particularly our staff. You might get quite a credible email from someone asking you to do something that looks moderately sensible from a supplier that you normally deal with. It could be completely a scam. And so it's actually, and taking the team that whole user awareness of what's effectively referred to as phishing and whaling and other such wonderful terms. So there's a whole layer of new criminals in the world that actually start involved into a bank, but as you said, rip off individuals or customers or councils or other organisations. And there's been some quite celebrated accounts where actually people have actually got away with some amounts of money. And there's a whole activity around data destruction as well. The next one is really around resilience, and what we need to do is make sure that our system configuration, the warranties, the maintenance agreements, and all that redundancy is in place so that if something does go pear-shaped, that we actually have the ability. So we're a long way down that process, but there's the resilience is that I think the cloud solutions are certainly an option in the medium term for that to an opportunity for us to actually have resilience, because we actually don't have it. Someone else looks up, someone a million times more clever than we are in terms of looking after data, and servers are looking after that information for us rather than us having to do this. Next one's around scalability and elasticity. As computers do, everybody seems to want to put more and more information on them, and eventually they run out of space. We're right at that capacity, so unfortunately we still probably are, and you see that in the